Welcome to the Dawn Winery. How can I help you today, traveler? Just a visit, I still have a lot to do with the guild. You should really ask the Knights of Avonius next time. That's true. I have spent a long time working today. Guess we can rest a bit. Please, have a seat. Can I offer you something to drink? Don't worry, traveler. It's just grape juice. My drink of choice, of course. Strange, isn't it? Owner of the Dawn Winery, and yet I don't like alcohol. I don't like how it feels in my mouth. Is something the matter, traveler? I see. I remember hearing rumors of a blonde stranger asking bards around Mondstadt if they'd seen someone that looks like them. I suppose part of me assumed it may have just been a rumor. Well, if anyone's to understand the power of Mondstadt's gossip circles, it's certainly the Dark Knight hero, no? Oh, but enough about me. This sibling of yours, you say they're missing? A sore subject, I imagine. That's all right. You need not speak on uncomfortable topics. Why don't we take a walk? Seeing the dandelions outside of Mondstadt always has a way of calming me down. No, I insist. Allow me to accompany you. You never know when a stray hilichurl will cross your path. Oh, I know. You're perfectly capable of defending yourself. After all, you're an honorary knight, are you not? One of the more competent members of the Knights, I'd say. Oh, don't worry. I respect several of the Knights. Lisa, for example. She has the potential to become the most reliable of the Knights. If she's willing. Jean's not so bad either, I suppose. Anyways, let's head off. Daylight's waning. And now we're off. On the subject of sibling trouble, well, let's just say I've had my fair share. I believe you two are well acquainted. I'm surprised you haven't heard. Kaya is my adopted brother. Surprised? I don't blame you. We haven't exactly been getting along. In Kaya's words, I'm overall not much fun to hang out with. But Kaya, you can only trust half of what he says, at best. Oh, I'm sure I'm not the blameless either. We've always had a strange relationship, to say the least. I trust you've noticed that bizarre vase on the first floor of the winery. Yes, well, that bizarre decor is courtesy of the cavalry captain himself. Oh, personally I find it to be an eyesore, but I can't very well just get rid of it, can I? Did you and your siblings get along well? You're right. I shouldn't pry. I'm sure it's difficult to talk about. Despite our differences, I still wish the best for Kaya. It would be difficult for me if he went missing. And it would put more stress on Jean than there already is. That woman can hardly handle things the way they are. She's notorious for taking too much responsibility for her own good. I'm sure that's why Varka promoted her to acting Grand Master. Jean's unparalleled sense of responsibility is the sole reason why she hasn't found her true calling. I wonder if there's anything she needs. Do check in with her once you get back to the Knights. That's not what I meant. I assure you that my relationship with Jean is strictly respectful. It looks like we're approaching Mondstadt anyway. Careful not to scare the birds, traveler. There's a child that's extremely fond of them, you know. Oh, familiar are you? Just be more careful next time. It may take a little longer to walk around the birds, but I assure you that your inconvenience is worth it to little Timmy. The people of Mondstadt are fully capable of taking care of themselves, but I suppose that I do look out for them when I can. The uncrowned king of Mondstadt, is that what they're calling me? Well, I'll let you decide if it's deserved. In any case, we're here. Sitting among the dandelions always brings me peace. The breeze carries their scent all throughout the city. The smell of dandelions is often the first indication that I've arrived home after a long journey. Dandelions were a gift from the Amano god, Barbados, to Mondstadt alongside light and wine. Familiar with Barbados? I didn't take you as a history scholar. Perhaps you've been spending more time in Lisa's library, And I'm sure you've gotten impromptu flying lectures than you'd like from Amber. I suppose that leaves me as your designated wine educator. Fitting for me, I suppose, as owner of the Dawn Winery. Have you noticed the roses throughout Mondstadt? Bear with me, this ties to your lesson on wine. There's a saying throughout Mondstadt: as wine bottles are corked, so too are my lips sealed. I suppose it means that there's an honor among the citizens of Mondstadt. We shouldn't recklessly share gossip amongst ourselves. Although, I sometimes wonder if Mondstadt has strayed from that saying. What with the continued Dark Knight hero stories? You're right. Those rumors are harmless enough. Have I managed to put your mind at ease? If not, I'd be more than happy to share more about the history of Mondstadt.